In this module, we're going to examine and cover in detail the information you'll need to know about requirements for worker and workplace safety. OSHA governs the way in which your business must operate in order to ensure the safest job site possible. Before we dive into the details, however, it will help to understand a little of the history and purpose behind both of these regulations. In 1970, Congress passed the Occupational Safety and Health Act, which was signed into law by then-President Richard Nixon. It remains today as the guiding code for workplace safety. The main goal of OSHA is to ensure that employers provide employees with an environment free from recognized hazards, such as exposure to toxic chemicals, excessive noise levels, mechanical dangers, heat or cold stress, or unsanitary conditions. In passing the Act, Congress declared its intent to assure, so far as possible, every working man and woman in the nation safe and healthful working conditions, and to preserve our human resources. The Act created the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, as an agency within the Department of Labor. OSHA was given the authority both to set and enforce workplace health and safety standards. The Act also created the Independent Occupational Safety and Health Review Commission to review enforcement priorities, actions, and cases. Finally, the Act established the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, an independent research institute in the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In 1970, when passing the Act, Congress considered annual figures such as these. Job-related accidents accounted for more than 14,000 worker deaths. Nearly 2.5 million workers were disabled. 10 times as many person days were lost from job-related disabilities as from strikes. Estimated new cases of occupational diseases totaled 300,000. Since that time, 25 states have adopted their own occupational health standards and policies. State-specific plans must act at least as strict as the federal standards, but may be stricter if they wish. Because the federal standards set the minimum requirements that states must use as a guide, we will begin this module with a brief overview of OSHA.